Ndi Nkem kakunu mentato no kofuma. This is Mononyedi and this is Bridging with Mononyedi. Bridging with Mononyedi, as you all know, is where I talk about the things that are long forgotten, and other times I talk about the things that matter. Today, I want to talk about this period and how we venerate our ancestors and things like that. So last month I tweeted that the veil between this world and the world of Ndi Mmuo has become thinner, and that it was a good time to start venerating our ancestors. So yesterday, a tweet from Medicine Shell. If you don't know who Medicine Shell is, you should find them on YouTube and follow them. They do really nice educative videos on Igbo spirituality. So Medicine Shell tweeted yesterday that we are currently in Onwa Alomchi. This moon is dedicated to the mothers amongst us and the mothers in our lives. Before August 19, end of the moon, don't forget to let your mothers and matron ancestors see how much you appreciate them. Igofo and Odinani, those are the hashtags. So I replied that tweet saying, true, I tweeted last month that the veil between both worlds have become thinner and we should venerate our ancestors at this time. This month is even thinner. This is a good month for gratitude, offerings, and supplications. So I'd like to elaborate on that. Now, okay, I'd like to quickly note that if you don't venerate your mothers and matron ancestors this month, it doesn't mean that you can't venerate them after this month, okay? Because different places have various traditional calendars that they follow. And this period that we are is the period of Ilomo, which starts from July ending. It starts from July ending, where July ending, we begin to prepare, cleanse, you know, we're getting ready for this time. So you cleanse and you prepare, and now in August, during this time, you begin to venerate. Now, it's not, you venerate different things and various things, different spirits. So you start in no particular order, right? So, like I said, various places have various traditional calendars that they follow. So for some people, they start with, you know, going to Diani, Dokwabani, you know, restitute if there has been any wrong in this year ahead of the new year. So you go there, you restitute, you supplicate, you energize, make offerings that will raise the vibrations of all of these sacred places that you're going to go and law, right? So either you go to the Ani, you do the same thing, you go to all the various strongholds and groups and places of power, and you restitute, sort of return their power, make offerings that raise the vibrations of those places and those things so that they continue to protect you and they're effective. So you move from that. You don't just do it for the deities, you do it for your ancestors, you do it for your chi. So you venerate your chi and your personal ancestors. Now for some, because I said there are traditional calendars that we follow, again, series of events leading to a point. So all of these things we are doing, we are supplicating, giving gratitude in hopes that the new year will be better, right? So you law Ane, you law your village deities, your household deities. So some events or ceremonies are personalized that you do within your house, so you people can do the lording more of your household before you now lording more of the community of your external household, which could be your clan. Then after that, then you people can now do the more of the whole community. This is like a good period, like it's a sweet period, because you know people go about, it's like Christmas, right? You know how you go about and wabali Christmas, you know, you go to this person's house and they give you money and they give you food. It's the same time. This is what this period is about. So you go to all these places like different families, because everybody's cooking, everybody's making offerings, and you go to these sacred ancient places and people go back to their ancestral homes and roots to make all of these offerings. Now, you law your chi, you law your household deities, you law your ancestors. Now, for certain people, okay, going by traditional calendar of my people, October 30th is Olioma. Olioma is like the traditional Mother's Day. But for people, for mothers who have passed, so mothers who are ancestors, that's the traditional Mother's Day, the traditional day to venerate them, all these mothers who have passed. So I'm saying that if you can't do this offering before August 19th, there is still time for you to do all of these offerings, because Ilomo and Ilochi and Igochi is not just a specific period, it's a lot of things that lead up to a particular point. So the highest point of this, or rather the lowest point or the highest point, however you look at it, is the end of this event. And for some places it ends with the Ine festival, and that will be to Ikaine will be to Kai Kwensu. So Ikase Kwensu, and Ikwensu is the god of war, celebrated with war dances. So for different villages, they celebrate at different times, and most times most people space out because people from neighboring villages come to visit and see how you do yours, and celebrate with you. So everybody can't really jam pack everything at the same time. So these events are spaced out so that people from other places can as well come and celebrate with you. So throughout this period, from now till October, is a good time to venerate your ancestors. Now you will ask, Munoyedi, how do I do this thing? Very simple. You cook a feast. Listen, it doesn't have to be something expensive, okay? Now, the food of the spirits, like I have always seen them do, is abubumano and abubocha. So abubumano is mashed yam mixed with oil. So you boil the yam, bring it from your pot, mash it with your hand, put oil, mash it, mix it thoroughly, you keep. Then the plain yam, you mash it as well, and then you keep. But in all of this, you have removed yam for yourself, right? So when we pray, and maybe kill chicken, kill whatever, pray, do all the gomo, call our ancestors to please come and hear our prayers, and we thank them for all the things they have done for us in this year, and that we are ready for them to walk with us in the new year, and we can't wait for them to do amazing things for us in this new year. We make this offering. For some people that have actual shrines, we will leave their abubumano and put everywhere. We'll leave their bocha, put everywhere. I know before you put everything, you'd have done libation and things. That's part of the prayer with kola nut and all of that. But I realized that us here, we might not have kola nut, but at least everybody has a gogoro. So make an offering, water, ogogoro, find small yam, cut it, boil it, mix it with palm oil, mash it like I told you, mash plain one like I told you. Take some yam for yourself that you're going to eat, because when you invite your ancestors to feast, you're going to feast with them as well. So you are in your own corner, in the side of the living, enjoying. They too, they will be in their own corner, in the side of the Ndi Nkem, and be enjoying as well. Right? So here you are, here, this modern day and time, most of us don't have household shrines or ancestral shrines that we can go back to. Leave this thing in place overnight, then you take them away, setting your intentions that all your prayers and your requests have been answered, because your chi, your ancestors, and all the spirits that are guiding and leading you, all the Ndi Nkem, they have answered and they have feasted and they are happy with you. So the next morning, you pack everything, say, oh, thank you for coming, I'm very grateful for all that you do. Please note, You will not go and venerate somebody that is alive. Oh, hey, please. No know that told you that one. Don't venerate somebody that is alive. Oh, so you can do all of these things, especially for Olioma, that is the traditional Mother's Day for the deceased. You do this for your grandmother if you've lost your grandmother, your great-grandmother, your great-great-great-grandma, not for any of those people that are alive. All right? So, yes, this is a very good time, like I said, for you to call onto your ancestors. They can hear you clearer now because the veil between this world and their world is thinner. And before everything gets back to the way it is or the way it was, maybe after New Yam Festival and things. Again, New Yam Festival for different sides of Igbo land are on different days. So at the end of this period, where we have asked, where we have given, and we are hoping to get something in return, and we are thankful and hopeful for all the blessings that are coming in the new year, this is actually a good time to just ask, because they are listening. And also, if you can't find yam, if you're in the diaspora and then you can't find yam or any of these things, okay, so cook anything that you can, offer anything that you can, put small palm oil in a plate and leave it. Do the same, offer water, leave small palm oil, offer water, pour libation of gin, and pray. Okay, then you leave them overnight and then you take them out the next morning. That's for where you can't find yam and do a butcher and a man. That's what you do. Okay, so go now and thank your ancestors, thank your chi, and every spirit that has led you to this point, because they know what they are doing. There's a reason for this, and I hope that you find your purpose and live a better and fulfilling life. Okay, I don't know, Fuma. Thank you so much. This video is a little bit long, but please tell their friends to like me on my pages, subscribe, and please comment below. I'd like to hear your thoughts on this and this period. Okay, bye bye.